So next, okay, the next match was actually advertised as a talk show segment, but let's be real. The last segment of a WrestleMania is never going to be a talk show segment. Ever.
No, and if it was just going to be a talk show and it didn't come out the way it did, I think it would have been a huge letdown and a huge moment lost.
People would have thrown shit into the ring.
Oh, I guarantee it. You chairs flying, Coke bottles flying.
Yeah, so like Ben and I both agreed on this one. It's like, oh, it's totally going to be a match. Now I can't speak to how good it's going to be, but anyway, special edition of the KO show with Stone Cold Steve Austin and Kevin Owens. Like, oh god, he's so good on the mic. But there was one line he gave that made me just guffaw laughing. When he's like, why wouldn't you move to Mexico? It's right there.
That was that.
It made me laugh so hard.
That was definitely a funny moment.
Like Kevin Owens is like I remember when I first became a fan of his, it was at the tail end of his Ring of Honor career. And at that point he wasn't doing anything funny. And then he goes to NXT and does that whole angle with Sammy and he's not funny. And then he gets with Jericho and he's hilarious. Oh, goodness. And I'm like, holy shit, this guy's funnier than hell. But yeah, anytime Kevin Owens is given a promo, I'm all ears. Because if it's not funny, it's really good. And if it's not really intense, then it's funny. So he's kind of like Cena in that regard. Because Cena, like, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny Cena's a hell of a promo.
He is. And he's definitely he's very...
Yeah. And he's also hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's very hilarious, too.
But...
I
Cold,
figured this would be turned into...
Yeah. Because Stone Cold wasn't having it.
Oh, yeah. He was there to take no shit. He was there for Texas. Now, did I think it was going to be a no-holds-barred? No. Never expected that one.
I think it had to be to accommodate Steve Austin's needs, and I'm not cutting him down, but I think in order for it to be believable that Stone Cold, considering his age and his injuries, I think the only way Stone Cold is believably going to beat somebody like Kevin Owens is if it's a no-holds-barred match.
That's true, and honestly, this was my other favorite match of WrestleMania. If you got a guy in there in his late 50s, 20 years later from where he was, bumping around on a concrete taking suplexes and bumping around on the stage taking suplexes, you're one hell of a guy.
I was impressed.
And I was very impressed. Honestly, it was one of my favorite matches of the night between Cody and Seth, and then Austin and Kevin Owens was probably my two favorite matches of WrestleMania.
Crowd was eating that up.
And then obviously, I never expected. I expected, but I didn't expect the Kevin Owens to actually hit the stunner. I felt like he was going to try for it, and then Austin deny it and block it, and then give him his own. I really never expected him to give him a stunner.
I'm glad he did, though,
and it makes sense. I mean, that's Kevin Owens' move too.
Yeah,
I mean, he got the okay from him to do it.
Yep, 100%. But anyway, yeah. So obviously Stone Cold got the W. And again, Kevin Owens, another one of those, especially when the loss is to Stone Cold. But Kevin Owens, I would make the case, Kevin Owens doesn't really need a title. and he doesn't necessarily need to win every match that he's in either. He's set. He's good.
Yeah, and I agree with that. Kevin Owens is definitely one of them guys that doesn't need the title. And he doesn't always need to win also. I mean, he's top competitor, yeah. I only think he maybe held the world title once, twice, I think.
I want to say twice, but I might be wrong.
I remember he won the Raw World title once from Seth, but I think he won it twice, but I don't remember who the second one would have been from.
I can't remember. Oh, didn't he win it from Finn Balor? No,
he lost. That was the first match for the Raw World title.
Correct. You're right. I was like, I know he wrestled Finn Balor, but I don't think he won it.
Then it may be just one time he won it.
Maybe. That being said, he needs to get that belt back sooner rather than later. But that was the end of night 1.